But if it's just like me and I'm trying to do something on my own, yeah, I can hit that wall sometimes. I think we all do.
Absolutely. What do you think are some of like the greatest like ad libs of all time, or like opening bars? Because Wayne's got the lighter flick.
Okay.
Rick Ross has got the huh.
Ad libs. What's my? I think like DJ Screw.
Yeah.
Like DJ Screw will say things on the intro, and I know that's not probably the answer you want to hear.
It's ad-lib.
It's not like a true ad lib, but like there's a song called 3 in the Morning.
Yes.
And it's Lil Kiki.
Yeah.
And if you really, everybody go pay attention to 3 in the Morning because DJ Screw is he's hitting highlights and some ad libs for Lil Kiki.
Okay.
You just got to go back and listen to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
But yeah, I think when DJ Screw is like kind of opening up a song and he's just like, know what I'm saying? And you just know he's leaned out.
Yeah.
You know he's overweight and trying to catch his breath. And he's just, know what I'm saying? Like, I think those are my favorite.
Talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, type shit.
Yeah, like, I think,
Stop.
yeah. I think, like, definitely yeah, that's the easy answer. DJ Screw was the first thing that popped in my
love
head.
it. I
so
love
I
it.
got to run with that.
Great answer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. This is a question I ask everyone that comes on the show, and
Okay.
I usually get like a great response. And you can answer it however you want, as deep as you want, or just surface level. But how do you experience time?
Oh, that's a great question. Time is not linear.
Yeah.
I even put on volume 4 of Barbed Wire Fire, I was like, I had a picture of like my daughter, her hand was hanging, Carol was captured, because I was driving, so Carol got a video of like her holding her hand out the window. And I was like, she'll never be this small again.
I love that part.
And then like she always kisses my hand, and I'm like, I'll never be this young again.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think I said, but time is not linear for those who travel it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm really big on that because like I'll hear my mom say it all the time, like time's flying, like time by the time you know it, you're gonna be this. I'm like, no, I'm not. Because I've always journaled. And so I've always tell people, and Carol's heard me say this to many people, if you journal, it slows down time.
Yeah.
I promise you, because you have to reflect. So I'm reflecting every day. I could just be doing everything on my phone and just like uploading it right away, but I have to capture my footage still.
Yeah.
So even before I edit it, I have to open up my software, hit start record. I have to plug in my camera. And then I have to rewind it.
Yeah.
Then I have to hit play, and then I have to watch everything come through, and then I can edit it.
Yeah.
But it's the same thing with journaling. If I'm opening up my journal, I'm like, today, I should have brought this one journal I have in my closet. I used to have a disposable camera, and I would take a picture every day. So let's say I have a disposable camera, I would take a picture, y'all. And then in my journal, I would leave a space for the picture, and I would just go down the lines. I'd be like, today, I got up and I went on my 4-mile walk. I prayed. I wrote a few sermons accidentally. I had lunch with Carol, went to the park. I took way too long of a nap. I got to the studio late and I did a podcast and I had a really good time, right? So I would do that every day until the roll was done. Then I would print the roll out and I would stick it over it, like tape it. I would literally tape it over this journal. But it slowed down time for me because I was reflecting on what I did that day.
Really got me thinking, man. I think I need to do this.
Journaling is important, bro.
Yeah.
Journaling is important. I mean, bro, I could show you vlogs from like 15 years ago that I was doing. I've always just been a big, I don't know, like, I know that time is fleeting, but I don't want it to be. So I try to hold on to it by taking pictures and capturing moments and holding on to things.
Staying in that moment right there.
Yeah.
Trying to hold that moment.
So when you bring up time, like, that's a big question for me because it's like, I feel like you can slow down time.
Yeah.
Somebody will say like, man, that seems like it was just yesterday. And I'm like, no, that was actually 10 years ago. And I've lived 5 lifetimes in between those 10 years. So I don't know what you mean by just yesterday. Because time doesn't fly when you're having fun. It stands still.
It does.
Moments get captured in your brain. I mean, I can think about great moments and I'm there. I'm traveling time in my mind. I can be there. I can be in 2005 and, you know, I don't know, walking across the stage, graduating high school, and like my twin brother's behind me, and I stop, and instead of crossing the stage, I wait for him, and like we give each other a hug, and the crowd goes crazy. You know what I'm saying? I can stop in that time. I was just in 2005 just right now.
Yeah.
I wasn't here with y'all, so you can time travel.
No, I love that.
You can go into the future with time. You can speak things into existence. You can confess things. You know, death and life is in the power of the tongue. You can speak what you want to happen. A lot of people are like, oh, you know, today's going to be tough again. I got to go to work and this is going to happen. It's going to be like this. But we don't do that. We're like, today's going to be great. Today's going to be the best day ever. I'm time traveling into the future. I will have these things. I will make these things. I will create these moments. I will generate these finances. I will
Manifesting all that.
Yeah.
There's power in that.
It's all the power is all in that. It's not even a lot of power. It's all the power is in it. In my opinion, in my humble opinion.
I'm not sorry that I love myself more than you love